Hey, what is up, guys? So, today's video is going to be a tutorial, a skateboarding tutorial, and it is going to be how to ollie on a skateboard. Now, this trick is actually really easy, but whenever you're learning it, it can be incredibly difficult. It took me like a month or two to learn this trick. It's very, very aggravating, but you know, just like every trick, if you keep trying, you will get it and eventually master it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the ollie is essentially a jump. You want to snap your tail, drag your front foot all the way up to the board to the nose. This is actually going to, once you take your foot on the nose, you're going to jump. Once you start sliding your foot, you're going to jump. And this is what's going to bring the board up and even it out. Now that you have a brief understanding of what this trick is, I'm going to go ahead and show you the more detailed parts of this trick, foot positioning and so on. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we will be able to ollie. Okay guys, so the back foot goes on the tail. It can be in the tip of the tail or it can be in that little pocket area. It doesn't really matter as long as you snap it right. Now the front foot goes anywhere from in between the middle of the board to the bolts. It's kind of a neutral zone. I, for one, like to put mine in the bolts because it gives me a better slide. Alright guys, now we are coming to the most crucial part in this trick, and that is the jump. So how I did this trick is I used to... this is super funny. I literally used to snap the tail and do this. That was all I would do. And that would result in a super rocket ollie that barely even got off the ground. It'd be like that. Like this, when I had a trick like this, an ollie like this, I would be like, wow, that's the best ollie ever, because it was so bad. My regular ollies were so bad. But I actually learned that if I snap the tail and drag my foot up as I jump and leave my foot on there, then the tail will come up, but I have to raise my back foot for that. So it's all very complicated. It's all very like there's so much stuff going on, but once you actually just practice it and practice and practice and practice, then it will become very easy. Another thing is I would watch Aaron Cairo, his tutorials, and while I love him and he's a great skater, his ollie tutorial said to just start dragging your foot like this all the time, just repeatedly. And while I do agree with some of that, he said do it like 30, like what was it? I think it was 15 minutes just doing that. And I did that, and this is what I was doing. I was doing it with my toe like a kickflip. Because even now, with how my ollies are now, I still can't drag my foot up like it's supposed to when I'm still. Because I actually have to jump for it to do the right slide. So it doesn't matter if you can't really do it just right. Once you actually start trying the ollie, then it will become pretty easy. The last part of this trick that I'm going to go over is the snapping of the tail. Now this is a very easy part of the trick. It's very simple, but it can also be complex in some parts with just the foot, how you move your foot when you're doing it. So we can go into that. Alright, so whenever I would do this trick, I would actually move my foot like this. I would, like if this was my foot, I would be going like this, and the tail would start snapping up, but it would hit my foot because I didn't jump. So it would result in a very rocket ollie. I used to have they were the worst ollies ever. They were so rocket. It was just funny. But you know, now they're better because I actually know now to lift my foot up, and you can actually practice on just jumping up and down things just over and over and over again. And once you take that into the ollie, once you actually start jumping with your ollie, and you start lifting your back foot, that tail will pop up automatically, and it's very beautiful how it finally all comes back together. Wow, my voice just cracked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is the Ollie. It's a very, it's like this is the first trick I learned in skateboarding. I am guessing that this is the first trick that most people learn in skateboarding. So definitely be sure to, learn this, and watch more tutorials. The way I learn skate tricks is just watching as many tutorials as I can from different sources to see what everyone has to say about it. But this is what I have to say about ollies. This is a very, very crazy trick whenever you think about it. But it's super fun, and this is actually the basis for every single other trick you'll ever do in skateboarding. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more skateboarding tutorials in the future, go ahead and leave me a comment, and if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And as always, please subscribe.